I think it's about time. We are live at 11:05. Still in the glass shop, moving stuff around just so we can get Wi-Fi. But I think what we're going to do is we were working on this one, doing the upholstery. This is Jerry's car, Larry's car, and we showed a few episodes or a few of these shows with his interior, but we put it to the body shop now. The interior is ready to go in it. So once we get the body work done, the doors on and everything like that, we'll go ahead and do one last follow-up on this one before we ship it to Larry. And that way everybody can see the upholstery and how it comes together, and we'll do some upholstery tips. But what today we're going to show is how to swing doors and how to swing a decklid. We've got these doors fitted. Very seldom do we sell a car without the doors pre-hung and body work done. Everything's in primer, ready to go. But we do occasionally sell the body with just the fiberglass parts, and a person may do it themselves. Oh, by the way, you're watching live at 11:05. This is BC with Spirit Cars, and behind the camera there is Josh, the voice of Spirit Cars. So anyway, we got the door. This one, we use bear claw latch. And this is a double. They make them two ways. There's one with a double jaw, and there's one with a single jaw. And a lot of times we use the one with the single jaw for like our decklids and things like that. But with the door, we want all the catch we can get, so we use a double jaw here. This car will have an inside door handle. We try to make things as simple as possible. So we've just welded a bolt through the handle. So from the inside, you can see it here. And what we're going to do, we'll have a cable here. This is going to get a door popper. But we'll also have a hidden handle down here just in case, something would happen to the door popper, your battery goes dead or something like that. After we get it to this point, the door hinges are in. There'll be some aluminum channel rails, and we'll probably show that tomorrow on the show. And this gets an electric window in it. I want to talk just a little bit about hidden hinges. If I come, you show from this side. Okay, you want to go that way? You go this way and I'll go that way. Okay? It's not real complicated, but it has to be right or it won't work. The biggest issue when your door opens, you don't want it to open into the door jamb. So it has to open up and out of the door jamb and swing open. When you put the hinges in, you have to make sure these two pivot points for the hinges are parallel with each other. So you need to get a rod in here. And if you can see, the pivot point is back into the door, back away from the door and back into the door. If you get it too close to the door or too far away from the door, what's going to happen, again, when you open your door, the door itself is going to open into the door jamb instead of opening out and away from it. When we first did this, I'd never done it before, and we ordered some universal hinge and tried to make that work. And bottom line is, it's just as easy to make your own hinge. If you got a little welding ability, and you have to heat and bend, or you have to have the right kind of equipment to bend these hinges. Now, it doesn't matter the shape of this hinge. It is all about where it pivots. I mean, if I have a hinge that goes around and I need to come out over something, we're very careful though. If you look, we don't want this piece to stick in too far here. We want our upholstery to be over it. So we've got Ed, you got your stuff?
Yeah.
Ed made some icing. He's going to do some cupcakes today. But then I said, that looked pretty tough icing. So
I think they're the best cupcakes in town.
Yeah.
See? Cupcakes.
So we're going to bond the dash in. On this particular one, it's got an air conditioning unit already installed. The heater vents are here. We generally use a shorter heater or air conditioning unit, but this one is a little bit thicker, so we're going to have to move this dash out just a touch so that the gauges will fit in there. Normally the dash is going to fit in just inside of here. Can you see this, Josh? Normally the dash will fit just inside this lip. Wait, we're going to have this dash that's going to be right even with it. So that'll bond all this in here.
Same but different.
Yeah, they're all the same but different. And on our decklid hinges, I can show you that. Same principle is a hidden hinge for a door. And I was really impressed one time when I was a kid. I got to meet an engineer from GM. And we talked, I was the kid, I was in my almost 20s, and this guy had worked 2 years on developing the hinges